Good morning, guys. It's the first day of fall, and by coincidence, I am back in Venice on the same weekend as I was last year. Here's the same surfboards from last time. We're not using them, but I flew into LAX last night, which is my favorite airport to fly in at night because there's like a sharp contrast between ocean and then city and then cityscape for as far as the eye can see. Then we went and got McDonald's. Presto nuggets! We went and got beer. We came here and of course I got Lagunitas and we put it in a Bud Light koozie, which is the exact same thing as I did last time, as you can see here. It's very dark in here, but I have nuggets. That's the first thing I did when I got to LA. So we gotta also go get one more thing. You go to Lagunitas? Yeah. Okay. So I've made myself at home. I've covered up my fancy beer with Bud Light. So basically, yesterday night was the exact same night that I had a year ago. I'm a very predictable person, I guess. We're not surfing this time though. Steven and I are both getting over colds, so I think we're just gonna do something else. I have no idea what, but I'm gonna wait for them to wake up. I think this happened last year too. And then we're gonna go get breakfast and then do whatever. It's a beautiful day, so I think our options are wide open for what we can do. Look at the sign. It's somewhere over there. We're off to breakfast and then I think we're going to the Hollywood sign at some point. But this might be the first time I've seen it. I'm not sure. The greatest plague on our generation. Birds. More birds. More birds. More birds. They were not kidding by how many scooters there are in LA. The first stop on our tour of LA is the Grove. We're gonna pick up some breakfast here. The Hollywood sign can be like seen from the other side of the parking structure, which is actually pretty neat. And then after this, we may do tar pits, or I have no idea what. I'm just along for the ride, but it should be really fun. But right now, I'm starved. So here's a better view of the Grove. That's not the parking structure. A little water feature. This looks like a wave fancy thing. Is that downtown LA? All the way out there?
Yeah, no, that is Century City.
Okay, now we're down in the mall. This place has a very Disney feel to it, which is very cool. It's very fancy. It's far too fancy for me to be here. I think we're gonna get breakfast here, but I can't decide because the menu is just, I want omelets and pancakes and hotcakes and French toast. I can't decide. I went with the French toast, eggs, bacon, and then pancakes to share. Steven got the same thing, and then Talina got like Brazilian meat. But this is like, oh, I'm so hungry. Breakfast is done. Now we're just checking out the rest of the food options that we missed. There's a whole lot of stuff here, which is, it's really cool. They have a little bit of everything, but since it's like an upscale kind of market, everything is actually good. And it's not like a normal mall's food court. Oh no, there were crepes and I missed it. And a chicken place. There's literally everything here. A nuts store. Okay, this is definitely not a food court anymore because you can just straight up buy raw meats to cook. I don't understand this place. It's a little bit of everything. Ooh, donuts. I think we're going to another donut place though. And our next move is Dominique Ansel's Bakery, where we're gonna get a cronut because he's the guy who invented cronuts, so we're gonna get a cronut. Here's the cronut. It actually looks really good. I'm gonna give him A+ on packaging. This is so great. Home with the cronut. There you go. You gotta eat it real quick. Here's the cronut. And then oh, that's good. That's really good. I'm trying to figure out the flavor. It's like apple-y. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of filling in there. So it's I'm gonna commit a crime and I'm just gonna toss the cronut. It's good, but I have a feeling it's gonna poison me, which is just a big bummer because we have so much other stuff I have to do. But it was really good. Just, I don't think I can eat it. So from the Rich People Mall, we've come to the La Brea Tar Pits. And it's underwhelming. to say the least. Although there's bigger ones. I did read that they're much different. I had no idea they were in the middle of the city. I thought they were like out in the desert somewhere and not just like a block from the rich part of town. So they dig down when they find fossils and they build a crate around it, and these are the crates. Which is pretty neat. There's fossils in there, presumably. So here is another pit, which just kind of looks like an oily puddle. But you guys can't smell it, but it definitely smells like tar. It smells like they're repaving the roads. It's bubbling. Oh my god. It's actually a lot neater than I thought. Oh, it's like an active area. Here's just a tar pit that's like
It's not real hot, right?
out in the open.
It's not gonna burn you, but don't touch it if you're there.
It's making sounds.
You're gonna be covered in tar.
I want to touch it. We also got free bird helmets just for having the app, which is pretty neat. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get this back home, but it's free. Oh! Here we go. This is the tar pits that I was expecting. This is what you think of when you think of the La Brea tar pits. And then it was just bubbling a bunch, but now it doesn't seem to want to because I pulled the camera out. Let's see if I can get any of them. It's like bubbling and gurgling and then like exploding. It's like a gross hot tub. I just missed another one. I'm so bummed out. But you can see with this little elephant right here, it's supposed to be standing straight, but because the tar is like coming up, it's actually moving the foundation of the statues. Which is weird because this place is all dynamic. Nothing about this is like a static piece of history. It's still changing and gurgling and burgling. There you go. That's the nasty tar pits. This is really cool. I'm really glad we came here. But now, I have no idea where we're going next, but we're going somewhere else, but I think this is going to be the hit of the day. This and the free helmets. Death by asphalt. So basically, scratch what I just said. We were going to actually go into the museum because we got tickets, which I'll explain in a little bit. But this is like an observation pit where you can see kind of the tar removed and then the fossils. So there's like a skull, there's like some sort of shoulder bone, it's like a mush of skeletons, which is crazy. Like, look at this skull. This thing is awesome. And then just tar bubble. Oh, it's gonna pop. Do it. Pop. So basically, LA residents get in for free to the museum. And so since they live in LA, they got in free. And now apparently I live in LA, so I get in free. So this is great. It's a free museum. We're gonna go check it out. Our parking meter is about to expire, so we're gonna go check out the actual inside museum portion, see that for like 5 minutes, and then be on our way. This is what it's like to get stuck in the tar. Oh man. It's like molasses. Oh god.
Oh yes, a lot easier.
Yeah, this is stuck in there. He-Man. Animals, more animals. Here's a big mammoth. This is the expedited tour of the museum. Whole lot of birds. Birds. Oh, it's so bright. More birds. Oh, look at this one. This condor is terrifying. Here's a whole wall of direwolf skulls. Oh my god, that's impressive. These are more wolves taken out of the tar pits. This is what it looks like. Yeah, so they're stained because of just living in the tar for how many years? Wow. These are 404 skulls out of the 1,600 skulls that they found in here. That's absolutely insane. American jaguar. That's a huge animal. Old horse skeletons. And then a saber-tooth eating some sort of bear creature.
Giant sloth.
Oh, giant sloth. Both of these would be terrifying to run into. So here's an actual fossil. It's big, very big. Still running. And here's a giant block of bones. You can see all the stuff that they've put in epoxy that they found inside there. This is kind of what we just saw in the observation room. Okay, that was fun, but we are going now. The Brea tar pits, I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna give it 2 thumbs up. This was fun. It was unexpected, but it was a nice little exploration, and it was much different than I thought, but very, very cool. There's the Chinese theater. The stars are right there. There's like Spider-Man and Mickey Mouse. This is as close as we're gonna get to checking out Hollywood because we're not gonna figure out how to park here. But this is about everything you need. We're getting the whole experience. It's just kind of dirty and gross, it seems. And my battery is dying. So this girl is trying to film some sort of YouTube video just in the middle of the street.
Where'd our cameraman go?
He's right there, on to the right. He's not even filming anymore. There was the Hollywood sign. We're going. We're booking it. Are we gonna see it? There it is. And it's gone. So we're gonna go see the Hollywood sign, which is definitely not gonna be up this street because this is not a secret way to go get a nice picture of the Hollywood sign without fighting people. Remember, definitely no access at all to the Hollywood sign.
Can't go up there.
No access at all. Definitely not a way to get to the Hollywood sign. Nope. So we made it to the park with probably the best view of the Hollywood sign that you can get. Yeah, this is like the ideal shot without having to fight a million people. I guess this is the secret local way to do it and see the sign, which is pretty neat. Yeah, it's a big sign. I did not realize how big it was until you get this close and then you realize it's still a couple miles up the hill. How tall are the letters? Like 20, 30 feet?
On a picture like this.
30, 40 feet.
Something crazy. This is one hell of a view. Well, if the tree wasn't in the way. You'll see in about 5 seconds that it is a fantastic view. We're snaking our way up the hill, heading to Griffith's, and that car is just stopping. Okay, there's a slim chance we won't make it to the observatory, which is back up there, which you can't see, but the parking is so crazy because it's basically the end of summer type of thing. It's perfect weather and everyone else wants to come up here too. So we may not be able to actually make it up, but the view is spectacular. The observatory is up there.
I know we were trying to do Humbug, but we...
And then just empty, flat desert full of houses. A little bit of cityscape right there. Is that downtown LA?
Yeah, that's downtown.
Okay, because that's where Die Hard takes place. The #1 Christmas movie in the world. And now we're at the bottom of the hill, so we're not going to go see that. I think I'm going to end the video off here and just enjoy my time hanging out with them. We may go to the beach or do something else later. But I will see you guys next time, tomorrow probably. Take care. Goodbye.